Now, I have done videos before on my channel similar to this, but this one's going to be different, and there's going to be different points being made on this topic. There is nothing wrong with certain individuals wanting to talk to you, get to know you, etc., whatever you want to call it. But it depends how. It all depends how their intentions at the end of the day, because bro, some people's just flat out nosy. Some people's just flat out waiting for the right opportunity to strike. They don't have your best heart of interest, and it's not going to end well. And these are the ones you got to be careful of. I get a lot of this all the time. And you can feel when something is real and when it's not. I know some of you can't, bro. I know some of you can't. Like, I know some of you can't, and I know some of you can. But some of you can't. So that's why this is important. Like I said, man, I get a lot of this. And I can tell when something is for me and when something is not. I can tell when someone is coming with an intention that I don't like. I can tell. Easy as anything. They don't have your heart at best interest. They don't really rock with you. They don't really care for you the way that they might try to make it seem. It's just not that way. They're literally just being nosy. They want to talk to you for some specific reason, to get to know things and information, to make their crazy ass minds feel better. Like, were you put on earth to just do that? To just satisfy somebody's mind because they can't do it themselves? Were you put on earth to do this? No. And they're not for you, bro. They're not your girl. That's not your girl. She's just along because she wants some attention. She wants you to make her feel good. She wants from you. And she don't have your heart at best interest. You can tell when it's a girl that's legit and when it's not. You can tell when someone's really a bro and when they're not. You can tell. It's not hard. Nothing is forced. But these individuals, they're trying to force things. They're nosy. They need to know what's going on with you. They don't, like, man, this is what I'm saying, bro. Some of you guys are not aware, as you probably should be. Maybe from lack of experience, maybe from something along these lines. I don't know what it is. Some people just aren't as aware and self-aware as others. If some girl were to start talking to you like you would believe everything she's saying and all this stuff, and that's a huge mistake. That's a huge mistake. Some girls, bro, for some of you guys, can just have their way with you. They just can. And then there's some of you that cannot be moved off center, cannot budge. And bro, you're not born like that either. Like, you're not born just this perfect man and just, you know, everything and every intention of someone else. You're not born like this. At all. You've been through it. You've seen the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the leaps and bounds. You've seen it. You've been through it. Experience sure as shit helps. And it's like, how could you possibly experience the same things time and time again and not understand the patterns, not understand what's happening here, not understand what this ratchet head case is doing? I just like burped and talked at the same time. You'd have to be out of your mind. You can only see things so many times, bro. And then it's see through. It's like everything they're trying, you can just feel the intention. There's nothing special about the intention. It's very basic, it's very bland, it's very... You know they're a nosy individual. You just know they're nosy, and nothing here is good. What they're doing is not good. They're looking for you to satisfy their own egos, is what they're doing. Like, that's really what it is. And you probably wouldn't even want to rock with them to begin with. That's another thing. So you're not put on earth to just please these individuals and let them know everything about you and all this bullshit. Are you kidding me? Who cares? They do. You don't. They do. Boo-hoo. They're not with you. They're not for you. They never will be. You're not compatible. You're not compatible when it comes to like a friendship with someone like this. You're not compatible with a relationship with someone like this. It could be family. It could be anybody. You're not compatible. Don't be fooled. Don't let these individuals come into your life and fool you. Don't let it happen. Videos like this helps. It'll wake you up a little bit. Nothing is going to beat experience. Hardships, feeling someone coming into your life, manipulating you, abusing you, lying to you completely and utterly, saying things and then it's not that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going through that, seeing what they did beforehand, and then it leads to this. It's like, okay. I see. This is what they're capable of. So now I see it from somebody else. They're doing the exact same things with the same ins and outs, the same techniques, because they're all the same. I see. I see what you're doing. I don't appreciate it. No, I don't appreciate it. People just want to think you're stupid, bro. It's like, you want me to manipulate you? You little dummy? Do you want me to ruin your life? Do you want me to manipulate you? Because guess what? If I want to put the time and energy into doing it, I could do it. Why would I put the time and energy into doing it? Why would I even want to do it? Is the question. Guess what? There's some head cases out there. They want to do those things. They thrive off doing those things. Because they can't do shit for real. Because they ain't about it. When you're for real, you can be about it. You can actually do things right. You can actually have the best friendships, the best relationships, the best everything. Because that's the kind of relationship you have with yourself. But they cannot give that to you because they can't give it to themselves. That's why they're going to come and try to clown you and all this up, bro. Manipulative people are not valuable. They're valueless. They're not cool because they got over on you. They're valueless. They're not better than you because they got over on you. They're valueless. They have to lie because they can't do things for real. They're so scared and insecure they have to do all these games and do all this stuff. And you can see through it, bro. You can see through it. Like, you can tell when this girl's coming and she's trouble. Because it's not leading to nowhere. It's not doing anything. Nothing. There's a hidden intention she has in her brain. As if you don't know what she's doing. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. At this point, it's just laughable. Oh my God. These people are not worth your time, brother. Sisters, these people are not worth your time. They're not. At all. Live your life. When you see stuff like this happening, shut that shit down like a defense on a football team. Out. Out! Out! Get it out. Get it away from you. You clearly deserve much better. You don't work as hard as you work just to work as hard as you work. You deserve much better. Much better, much cleaner, much greater, much kinder, much more real. Get all that fake stuff out of here. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear what you have to say. We don't care. We know what you are. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. Out of my room. Yeah. So this is the distinction, this is the separation, this is what you got to figure out, because don't block someone that's actually blessed, that's going to come and bless you. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have, like, bro, this is why self-awareness is key. You have to be able to notify this shit, bro. You have to be able to see when it's something actually good and when it's something actually bad. And if it's something good and you think it is, don't just think it is. Like, you might think it is, continue to second guess yourself. Don't just think it is and oh my God, and you're just falling for that thing and you just think it's so good just because you think it is. But if you think it is, but you're kind of on the fence, let time go on. This would be my best piece of advice. Let time go on with this person in this situation. Don't just think it's good, because that's when it's going to end bad. I'm telling you. Let time go on. You're going to get the answer. If you're on the fence with it, there's a chance it probably is bad. There's a chance it could be good. There's a higher percentage of a chance it's going to be bad if you're on the fence about it. But let it go on, because you're going to get answers. That's what you want. And some of these individuals might think you're playing a game. You're not playing a game at all. You're literally seeing what you're dealing with. How's that a game? You're trying to notify their game, bro. Like, they're playing a game. You know what I'm saying? It's a dangerous world, man. People can get a hold of you like this. There's only 1 million people coming my way every day. You gotta be careful. Like, people expect you, bro, to just be stupid and to think what they're doing is just gonna work. Oh yeah, we'll say these words and he'll believe me. You gotta be kidding me. I don't just believe words. I'm second guessing everything. I'm looking at everything and it's just like, it just seems, isn't it? There's always just little hidden intention behind shit that people do. Always. It's to the point, bro, you don't even want to deal with people. It's to the point you don't even want to deal with most people. Because there's always those few that keep it real and it's just consistent. It's consistently real. It's consistently good. You keep that. You hold on to that. But if things are not consistent, things feel weird, you know there's some shady shit going on, cut it. I cannot tell you guys how many times I have cut individuals. There are people that have said one thing to me. There's people that have reached out one time to me. I saw what they said. It's already over. That's how dumb you are, dummy. That's how dumb you are. Take me as a dummy. Think I'm going to believe your words. I already see through it. I already see what you're doing. It's like an automatic red flag. Automatic. Already know there's a hidden intention. This guy's really good, so what can I say to him? You can absolutely say nothing. You're already exposed. I already know you're not that. I already know you're not a good person. I can see it. I can feel it. I can sense it. And you know what? We're so good with people that deserve us. We're so good with people who is consistent. We are connected to them, but we block off people who are not. Because we know it. At least I do. I don't know what your guys' individual levels are of self-awareness, but I know mine is at an all-time high, and it only continues to get higher. All the time. You think I'm just going to get stupid all of a sudden? Maybe if I get in a head-on collision or something and lose brain cells, maybe then. But if I just keep the way I'm going, keep growing, let time go on, gain even more insight, knowledge, and experience, you can't be beat. I've already been through the stages of getting manipulated. I've already been through the stages of getting made a fool of, a dummy of. And now y'all's the dummies. Y'all trying to dummy me are the real dummies. Those are the real dummies. That's what you have to know. In fact, you were wise to begin with, weren't you? Because you were doing things for real to begin with, weren't you? They weren't. Do you know why they weren't? Because they were insecure. They had to play these games. They had to play you as a fool. They had to lead you astray on purpose. And then you realize, you know what? You took these people and you believed them. Like, you gave them the benefit of the doubt. And then you come to realize how dangerous human beings not just are, but can be. Like, people can be dangerous, bro. People can do some crazy stuff, bro. The level of awareness I have, the knowledge I have, the experience I have, I could absolutely destroy Earth. And not all of Earth, but like, I could destroy people, bro, if I really wanted to. I could. I don't. Why? Like I said, why? Why would I do that? That's not going to make me feel good. It's not going to make others feel good. Why would I do that? That's not what I'm about. I'm the exact opposite. I want to feel good. I want to make others feel good. I want to give others clarity. I want to give others truth. I want to take people out of bad times to make them see the light. I don't want to be this player, this manipulative person getting over on people and getting these little... I'm not about the short-term little pleasures. I'm about the discipline, the long-term gain. Doing what's right now to benefit later on. That's what it's about. It's not about getting laid today, getting something today, having a pack of cigarettes today, having a drink today. Forget about that shit. Do what you gotta do today. Do the right things today. The right things. That adds up later on. Your later on is so much greater than everyone else who want to just be a dummy. Their later on is dog trash, dog shit. And your later on, magnificent. This comes down to discipline. And not many people have high levels of discipline. High levels of discipline will actually give you the life that you crave, that you want, that you desire. For everybody. Not everybody wants to have discipline. And discipline is the key. Discipline and consistency. That's what it is. It's the effort. It's the discipline. It's the consistency. It's the effort and consistency together. And when you put in the effort and you are consistent, that equals discipline. You are a disciplined person. Let's put this cloud over your head. Disciplined. That's who he is. That's who she is. Disciplined. Effort and consistency. Max effort and consistency. That is discipline. And discipline equals results that you want. But a lack of discipline equals a dog shit trash future. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's what it equals. So if you want that, if you don't want to be left sad, have discipline. Because that's going to solve so many things. It'll make your little head spin. And it's so funny to me how people think, oh, I might do all this and nothing might happen. And yeah, nothing's going to happen if you don't do it. But if you do it, everything will happen. That's what you're afraid of. That's what you're scared of. Do it. You're not even willing to find out? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. And the more disciplined you are, the more awakened you become as well. How can you be awakened if you're not even disciplined? You can't. You can think you know things, you don't know shit. Be more disciplined and it wakes you up even more. You're going to see the damn Holy Ghost at that point. You're going to see through things. The more disciplined you become, the more attractive you become. The more attractive you become, the more things are going to come your way. The more women, the more men is going to come your way. And the more you're going to have experience, the more experience is going to build you. And it's just these building blocks. But without the discipline, you stay way too still. You need the discipline. That's when everything comes. You get better. You become a real man, a real woman. Things happen because you made things happen. When you make things happen, things happen. Magic. That's how it's done. And without this, nothing. You can just say goodbye. Nothing is going to change about you. Nothing is going to change in your life. I'm telling you guys the truth. Discipline will do more than you can possibly fathom in your mind. It will do so much. And last thing is last. You know what? If you're this self-aware, you don't even really need this advice, to be honest. Because if you're this self-aware, you're already going to know the answers. You know when nosy people's coming in and they're not good for you. You know when someone's genuine. You know the answers already. But if you're not quite at that level, which honestly most people aren't. Most people aren't at that level. Most aren't. You're not going to be able to see. You might think, and yeah, I know. You really don't. Like, you can be fooled. Like, you can. Pretty easily, actually. You might think you can't. You can. You can. There's levels to this. There is levels to this. Some of y'all don't even know, man. I promise you that. There's levels to this. And experience is your greatest teacher. Experience. The reason I know so much is because of experience. Is because of action. Is because of discipline. Is because of the higher life. The higher up life. That's why. You know so much. Nothing gets past you. You're so solid. And you weren't just born solid. You weren't just made solid like out of some factory. You were created this way through your own contributions, through your own discipline, through your own mental fortitude and focus. And your will to win, your hunger, your desire to win. You need a will to win and don't let it go. Where is your will to win? Where is your hunger? Where is your I'm going to win attitude every day? Don't let it go. You have to be moving this way all the time. And anything that comes in that just causes you to not be that, just get rid of it. 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 That's what winners do. That's how winning is done. So you're either going to win or you're not. I suggest winning. I suggest being more self-aware. I suggest ultimately living the best life you want to live, because that fantasy you have is not going to come to fruition if you don't do what's right consistently all the time. With or without anybody, your life goes on. Only you can create you. Your parents can't create you. They can get you here. They can get you to earth. That's it. They can't create you. As you're already made, they cannot create you. Only you can create yourself. You can get little bits of help and stuff like that and some little tools in the shed, but you have to build yourself. It's on you to build yourself. You have to really want to. You have to say, I'm a winner. I'm going to win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is who I am. This is what I want to do. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose that bad that I'm going to win. That's what it comes down to. And if you don't want it that bad, you will probably lose. You probably will, and there's probably a lot of things you're not going to get that you want. That is not what you want. So you don't really care. You're okay with that. But if you're not okay with that, it will show. I promise you that.